Aging often feels like a slow, almost invisible process, until one day it suddenly doesn't. For years, the changes are so subtle that we barely register them, and life seems to move forward in a familiar rhythm. We might catch a glimpse of a grey hair in the bathroom light, or notice a new wrinkle forming at the corner of our eyes. Maybe we feel a little more tired after a long day, but we brush it off as nothing unusual. Life keeps us busy, and most days we feel much the same as we did last year, or even 5 years ago. Our routines, responsibilities, and ambitions keep us moving forward, rarely giving us time to pause and reflect. But then, out of nowhere, something shifts. It might be a fleeting moment, but it's enough to make us stop and think. Maybe it's a reflection you don't quite recognize, or a routine activity, like climbing stairs or carrying groceries, that suddenly feels unexpectedly harder than before. These moments can feel abrupt, almost as if aging has hit the fast-forward button, leaving us wondering how things changed so quickly. Many people describe feeling like they aged a decade overnight, especially as they reach their mid-40s, 50s, or 60s. It's a common experience, yet it always feels deeply personal. Suddenly, aches and pains appear where there were none before. Recovery from exercise or illness takes longer, and new health numbers, like blood pressure or cholesterol, become impossible to ignore. It turns out it's not just in our heads. Science now shows that aging isn't a smooth, steady decline, but a process marked by sudden shifts and accelerations. Instead of a gentle slope, there are periods when the process speeds up dramatically, almost like hitting a new stage in life overnight. This explains why so many of us experience a sudden, sharp turn on the road of life, feeling as if we've crossed an invisible threshold. For years, we blamed stress, lifestyle, or just plain bad luck. But new research is revealing a deeper biological story, one that's written in our very cells. Our bodies don't age at a constant rate. Instead, there are key moments when everything seems to change at once, reshaping how we see ourselves and our future. Understanding these moments, these sudden leaps in the aging process, can help us prepare for them, both physically and emotionally. The journey of aging is full of surprises, challenges, and unexpected turns. And now science is finally catching up to explain what so many of us have felt all along. For a long time, scientists believed that aging was a slow, steady process, a gradual, linear decline that happened bit by bit as we got older. But recent breakthroughs have completely changed that view. New research shows that aging actually comes in waves, with two distinct and surprising peaks where changes accelerate. The first major surge in aging happens around age 44, and the second, even more pronounced, occurs at about 60 years old. During these periods, our bodies don't just age a little faster. They undergo rapid, widespread changes that can affect everything from our metabolism to our immune system and even our mental sharpness. These discoveries are based on massive studies that track thousands of biological markers in people over time, giving us a much clearer picture of how aging really works. At these key ages, many different systems in the body, like the heart, liver, and brain, seem to shift together, almost as if a master switch is being flipped inside us. That's why so many people suddenly notice changes in their energy, health, or resilience, often feeling different almost overnight. These peaks are critical windows for our long-term health, offering both challenges and opportunities to make positive changes. By knowing when these shifts happen, we can better prepare, adapt our habits, and take proactive steps to protect our well-being. It's not just about visible signs like wrinkles or feeling tired. These are deep, systemic changes that affect our entire body and mind. With this new understanding, we can make smarter choices, support our bodies through these transitions, and set ourselves up for a healthier, more vibrant future. To uncover these aging peaks, scientists looked deep inside our bodies, not just at appearances. They wanted to understand what was really happening beneath the surface, at the molecular level, as we grow older. They followed large groups of people over years, collecting blood and tracking thousands of proteins and other molecules. This meant gathering samples from people of all ages, backgrounds, and lifestyles to capture the full spectrum of human aging. Instead of a gradual change, they found that many proteins stayed stable until, suddenly, they shifted en masse around 44 and again at 60. These shifts were dramatic, almost like flipping a biological switch, and they happened across a wide range of proteins. These weren't isolated changes. They affected multiple systems at once. The heart, the immune system, even the brain, all showed signs of these synchronized transitions. Researchers also studied metabolism and gut bacteria, confirming the shifts were systemic. By looking at how our bodies process energy and how our gut microbiome changes, they saw the same patterns repeating. Powerful computers helped spot these patterns in the massive data sets. Advanced algorithms sifted through millions of data points, revealing connections that would have been impossible to see otherwise. The result? A new map of aging, with 2 clear periods of rapid change. These findings challenge the old idea that aging is just a slow, steady decline. This approach revealed that aging is not a slow fade, but a series of dramatic transitions. Our bodies move through distinct phases, each with its own challenges and opportunities for health. By understanding these spikes, we can better anticipate and respond to the challenges of getting older. Doctors and scientists can now look for early warning signs and help people prepare for these key moments. The science is clear. Our bodies have built-in turning points. These discoveries are helping to shape new strategies for healthy aging, from medical treatments to lifestyle changes. Recognizing them is the first step to healthier aging. With this knowledge, people can make choices that support their well-being at every stage of life. These findings are reshaping how we think about the passage of time. Aging is no longer just about getting older. It's about understanding the unique changes that happen along the way. The journey through life is marked by more than just birthdays. It's defined by these biological milestones, which connect us all in the shared experience of growing older. During these aging peaks, changes ripple through nearly every system in the body. The most dramatic shifts are seen in the proteome, the full set of proteins that keep us alive and healthy. Around 44 proteins involved in cell communication and tissue structure change, affecting skin, joints, and the immune system. At 60, new changes emerge, especially in proteins linked to heart and kidney health. Metabolism slows, making weight gain easier, and the gut microbiome loses diversity, raising inflammation risks. These molecular clocks all seem to chime together at these key ages. The result is a fundamental reorganization of our biology. These shifts explain why we feel and see such noticeable changes at these times. Understanding these internal clocks helps us anticipate and manage the challenges of aging. These 2 aging peaks aren't just a women's or men's issue, they're universal. Both genders experience similar biological shifts at 44 and 60. For women, the first peak often overlaps with perimenopause, but men experience it too, despite not having the same hormonal changes. This shows that deeper, shared biological mechanisms are at work. Men may notice less energy, more body fat, or higher blood pressure, mirroring women's experiences. These changes are driven by fundamental processes, not just hormones. Recognizing this shared timeline helps everyone prepare for these critical windows. It's a reminder that healthy aging is a human issue, not a gendered one. By understanding our common journey, we can support each other and make better health choices. These aging peaks bring real noticeable changes, not just at the molecular level, but in our daily lives. Metabolism slows, making weight gain more likely, especially around the abdomen. Cardiovascular health shifts with rising blood pressure and cholesterol and stiffer arteries. Skin loses firmness as collagen and elastin production drops, and muscle mass declines faster. Staying active and strength training become crucial to maintain function. The immune system weakens, making infections more likely, while chronic inflammation increases. These changes are linked to the same biological shifts seen in the lab. Understanding them helps us take targeted action. The more we know, the better we can adapt. These peaks are a call to pay closer attention to our health. Menopause is a major event for women in their 40s, but it's not the whole story. Men experience a similar aging spike at the same age, even without a dramatic hormonal shift. This points to deeper, universal mechanisms, like how our cells manage energy, repair DNA, and clear out damage. After decades, these maintenance systems become less efficient, triggering widespread changes. Menopause remains a critical health event, but both genders face new challenges at this turning point. Understanding this broader context empowers everyone to take action in midlife. The mid-40s are a crucial time for both men and women. It's a universal biological transition, not just a hormonal one. This insight is key to developing better health strategies for everyone. Discovering these aging peaks is just the beginning. Scientists now want to know what triggers these changes. Are they genetic switches or the result of years of small shifts? Future research will track more diverse people for longer to see how lifestyle and genetics affect these peaks. The big question: can we intervene? Could targeted nutrition, exercise, or new medicines help us navigate these transitions? The goal isn't to stop aging, but to make these periods smoother and healthier. As we live longer, understanding these windows is vital for public health. Focusing on these key ages could help prevent chronic diseases and improve quality of life for millions. Knowing about these two aging peaks gives us a powerful tool for our own health. Aging isn't just a slow decline, it's a journey with key turning points. The mid-40s and early 60s are milestones that deserve our attention. If you're approaching these ages, it's time to double down on healthy habits, diet, exercise, sleep, and regular checkups. This knowledge is a call to action, not alarm. By preparing for these transitions, we can age with more strength and vitality. The choices we make at these moments shape our future health. Understanding the rhythm of aging helps us work with our bodies, not against them.